Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Rumors of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's remarriage resurface. The man kneels down in depression to beg for peace, and the mother-in-law gives a 100 million mansion to ask for forgiveness. Recently, rumors of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's remarriage have once again sparked heated discussions on the internet. According to reports, Feng Shaofeng has been depressed since his divorce and is suspected of suffering from depression. In order to win back his ex-wife, he even lowered his status and knelt down in public to beg for peace. It is reported that Zhao Liying was moved for a time, but has not yet responded publicly. What is more striking is that Zhao Liying's former mother-in-law, in order to show her sincerity, took the initiative to give a mansion worth up to 100 million yuan in the core area of Shanghai as a forgiveness gift. Insiders revealed that this mansion is not only in a superior location and luxuriously decorated, but also a style that Zhao Liying has always liked. Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng officially announced their marriage in 2018 and had a son. They broke up peacefully in 2021 and respected each other. After the divorce, the two rarely interacted, but were repeatedly photographed picking up and dropping off their children together. The outside world speculated that the two had not broken their relationship. Now that the rumors of remarriage have resurfaced, netizens can't help but sigh. After all the twists and turns, perhaps the people they love the most are still each other. Although the studios of both parties have not yet responded to this series of dramatic plots has undoubtedly aroused public expectations. Will Zhao Liying give Feng Shaofeng a chance to start over? Time will reveal everything. Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's marriage lasted only 3 years before they announced their divorce. The reason for the divorce is suspected to be related to Feng Shaofeng's mother, who looked down on Zhao Liying's rural origin and family background. However, Feng Shaofeng's mother recently made a U-turn in her attitude. Not only did she publicly apologize to Zhao Liying, she also took the initiative to propose to rehold a luxurious wedding for the two to express her recognition and attention to her daughter-in-law. According to reports, the wedding will be held in Bali at the end of the year, with a grand scale and specifications comparable to the wedding of first-line stars. Feng's mother even said privately, "Only Zhao Liying can save my son." This remark sparked heated discussions among netizens, and some people lamented, back then, he despised the poor and loved the rich, but now he bows his head and begs for forgiveness. The reality is too dramatic. At the same time, an insider revealed that in order to reconcile, Feng Shaofeng not only suspended most of his work, but also secretly attended psychotherapy courses with Zhao Liying, hoping to regain her trust. Although Zhao Liying herself has not made a public statement, she has been photographed many times appearing in the Feng family's old house, and her relationship with her mother-in-law seems to have eased. Will the misunderstandings and misses of the past become a catalyst for the two to reunite? Will Zhao Liying choose to give Feng Shaofeng another chance for the sake of her children and her former love? This love-hate entanglement and the emotional game behind the rich and powerful are destined to continue to touch the hearts of thousands of netizens. Whether Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying remarry or not is the result of their careful consideration. According to some self-media reports, Feng Shaofeng's mother now regrets her attitude back then. She has cried many times in private and confided in relatives and friends, saying that she was too picky about Zhao Liying's background and did not appreciate her independence and tenacity, which led to her daughter-in-law's heartbreak and the breakdown of her marriage. What made it even more difficult for her to accept was that Feng Shaofeng's personality changed drastically after the divorce, gradually closed himself off, fell into depression, and completely lost his former high-spirited state. She finally realized that it was her mama's boycotting for many years that made her son lose his responsibility as a husband and hurt the good daughter-in-law who had treated the family sincerely. So, she changed her previous strong attitude and personally came forward to match the two of them together. She even lowered her status and visited Zhao Liying in person to express her apologies. However, Zhao Liying was not easily moved, but rationally and firmly put forward a condition: if they remarried, the child must take her surname Zhao. This request shocked Feng's mother and she was speechless for a while. She did not expect that Zhao Liying, who was taciturn and did not fight or compete, would put forward such a bold condition. Faced with Zhao Liying's persistence, Feng's mother was shocked but speechless. After all, she knew that Zhao Liying was no longer the little actress who needed to be accepted, but an independent woman with strength and confidence. This tug-of-war over the old love of a wealthy family has not yet ended. Will the hope of remarriage be shattered because of a surname? Or will true love once again transcend family background and past hurts? The audience will wait and see regarding the rumors of remarriage. Zhao Liying's fans said that Ying Bao is still single. Although she often sees her son and Feng Shaofeng at the same time, she has no plans to remarry. On Zhao Liying's 31st birthday in 2018, the two announced that they had obtained a marriage certificate. Feng Shaofeng also left a message under the official Weibo announcement, "Wife, happy birthday." This news was on the hot search in minutes. Most of the current celebrities do not publicly date and get married as soon as the official announcement is made. Some of Zhao Liying's fans think that Feng Shaofeng is not worthy of her, and there was no wedding. But seeing the good news of Ying Bao's marriage, they can only bless. Feng Shaofeng is 9 years older than Zhao Liying. The two met in 2016 while filming the movie The Kingdom of Daughters. Later, they collaborated on the popular drama Do You Know It Should Be Green, Fat, Red and Thin. The love between Gu Tengai and Shen Minglin in the drama is enviable, so the public gradually looks favorably on their real marriage. However, the good times did not last long. The marriage lasted for 2.5 years, and a divorce statement was issued in 2021. Some people speculate that Feng Shaofeng was more fickle before marriage, and it is estimated that it will be difficult for him to settle down after marriage. Some people also say that the relationship between the two has changed after their frequent separation, and it is also related to Feng Shaofeng's mother. As we all know, Feng Shaofeng's family conditions are good and relatively wealthy, and he is a veritable second-generation rich. Feng Shaofeng's acting career is also very lucky. There are not so many ups and downs, and he is also very good. Most of the time, he is the male lead in a drama, while Zhao Liying was born in the countryside. From a small supporting role, she relied on her acting skills and strength to become the heroine. Feng's mother may not look down on her daughter-in-law Zhao Liying's rural origin, and her attitude is relatively strong. The relationship between the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law is not happy. After the divorce, the custody of the son Zhang Xiang is also Feng Shaofeng. In a variety show, Zhao Liying was asked by Ningjing why she did not fight for the custody of her son. Zhao Liying said helplessly that she did not have the conditions to raise the child as well as the other party. In the eyes of the public, Zhao Liying's economic conditions are very good. She did not ask for the custody of the child, perhaps because she was born in a grassroots family background, and her family background is not as good as Feng Shaofeng's. It is said on the internet that Feng Shaofeng is a mama's boy, but I don't know if it is true. In fact, it is inevitable that there will be conflicts between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, but if the husband's attitude and approach are not handled well, it may be difficult for the marriage to continue. In marriage, the term mama's boy should not be unfamiliar. He has been very dependent on his mother since he was a child. Everything is arranged very well. He has no opinion and listens to his mother. Even when he gets married, he has to consider whether his mother agrees with his girlfriend or not. If she doesn't like it, he won't want it. When there is a conflict between the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law after marriage, he has no opinion and tends to be more inclined to the mother-in-law. He thinks that his mother is always right, and even evades responsibility. He keeps saying "my mother said" every day. This makes many women in marriage very distressed, but they don't know what to do. From the distance, let the husband reduce his dependence on his mother. Since ancient times, the relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law has been difficult. The concepts and lifestyles of the two generations are different. If they don't live together, too many conflicts can be avoided. When the two live together, some housework, cooking, washing dishes, sweeping the floor, appropriately ask the husband to complete them together to slowly cultivate a sense of responsibility and make him responsible. Today's society is really realistic. Financial independence also means more say. Some mothers-in-law look down on you because you don't have the ability to make money, and they won't listen to anything you say. Don't always complain about your mother-in-law in front of him, which will make your husband think you hate her. Try to get along with your mother-in-law peacefully and be a little filial, but stick to your own ideas on principled issues. If possible, it would be better to pull your mother-in-law to the united front. I saw a very popular sentence on the internet: the biggest lie in the world is that you can remarry your wife if you lose her, but you only have one mother. Perhaps it is difficult to change one's habits and dependence in a short period of time, so marriage also needs to tolerate each other's shortcomings. But if one really loves you, he will change for you. In a happy marriage, there is always a husband who is responsible and considerate of his wife.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.